Hi everyone, how are you? Today we're talking about walking with Jesus again. I think this is such a interesting thing to think about when we're thinking about walking with Jesus. You know, if he was here on earth and we could actually ask him questions, I just love that thought because it also brings to mind that he is with us. He is right here with us. We can ask him questions. He doesn't have to be here in person. Anyway, today I think I would ask him, how do I prepare for the future? And I think he would tell me to plan. Make a plan, write it down, and work on it. Now we know that God is always in control of everything. God has the last word. And in our plan should always include, if it is the Lord's will. That should be our utmost thought when we're planning and preparing. But also, when you make a plan and you write it down and you follow that plan, you get a lot more done. We're in this world to win souls. We're in this world to be productive and to use the gift of each day that is given to us to the fullest extent. You know, it talks about wasting time in the Bible, and it talks about being unproductive and what God thinks about unproductive people. And so we have 24 hours a day. It's a gift from God. He is giving us this. Now, what are we doing with this gift? Are we wasting this gift? Or are we going to use it to honor and glorify the giver of this gift? You know, if somebody gave me a gift, I would feel an obligation to use it to its potential. And I think God feels the same way about us. So when we have our plans and our schedules, we get a lot more done. Even if the schedule doesn't go exactly how we have it laid out, which we all know that life happens. Remember, God's the one in control of everything. It's okay to just roll with it. But here's the thing. If we sit down and make a plan for our week, and we have pretty much figured out each day what needs to be done in order to make the week go smoothly, then when we do get off track, let's say Monday was a hectic day and we only got 2 things done on our list. It's totally fine because Tuesday we still have an idea. We know we're behind and we still have an idea where we are in our week. So we can go back and we can say, okay, today's Tuesday. I need to get Tuesdays done, but I also need to see if I can find time to do Mondays, some of Mondays. Some days, sometimes Tuesdays will go really fast and really easy. And then we're left thinking, you know how it is when you sit down on the couch, you're like, do I really have spare time or am I forgetting something? And if you have a plan written down, you know what you're forgetting. And you don't have to plan every second of your day, but it should be productive. Resting is productive. If we've had a good day and we've got a lot of things done, there's nothing wrong with scheduling time to rest. Taking care of ourselves is good. We're supposed to. But also being lazy is not good. And when we're just messing around, and we have a whole list of stuff that we know should be done today, it helps us say, oh, you know what? I'm kind of wasting time because this has to be done before a certain time today. And it kind of keeps us on our toes to be productive and to make the most of this day we're given. In Proverbs 29:18, it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. The Bible says that. And also Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision down, make it plain upon the tablets, that he may run that readeth it. And so the Bible even talks about making plans and sticking with it so that your life is more profitable. Planning ahead. It has a lot. If you study into it, it has a lot to say about planning. And a lot of people make excuses because they don't want to be tied down. They don't want that hanging over their head. But why not? Stop and think. If that's you that's saying, no, I can't go by a plan. My life's too hectic. Is it hectic, or are you allowing it to be hectic? If you wrote a plan down, would it go easier for you? And like I said, no, you don't have to do everything on that plan today, but you at least know what you're working for. If you come up to Friday and most of your week has not been crossed off, either you weren't very smart when you made your plan and you put too much on it, or you simply weren't making the most of your time. Like I said, there is sometimes that our weeks go crazy, but that is not a norm. We usually know pretty much how our life goes, and we pretty much know how to plan our days by what happens. And I think a lot of times when we don't plan, we're simply giving ourselves time and excuses for when things don't go right and we did not plan correctly, then we don't have anything to keep us accountable and to realize. So then a lot of people come up to the end of the week and they had such a horrible week and the week was so chaotic, when if you would have just planned and wrote it down, all that would have been there when you got off track, when something happened. You had something to go back to keep you on track through your week. So I encourage everyone to have a vision so your week does not perish. And write your vision down and make it plain. And have a good day. Love y'all.